What is up? Little audio test before we get started here. Are we good on the audio? I've always been checking for last few videos on the audio before we get started. Okay, we are good. What is up, and welcome to another episode of UWF Danger Zone. Whether you're watching this either on demand on YouTube, when this is up as a VOD episode, or when this is, or right now on Twitch, live early in the morning. This is definitely unusual time for I'm filming this right now. But this is episode 8. This is our go-home show for Frontier, and this is going to be a long episode because we got 5 tag team matches this episode, including not 1 but 2 3 versus 3 tag team matches. But we're going to kick things off with our first of 3 2-on-2 tag team matches, as we have the 4 participants competing for the Hardcore Championship at Frontier, the Fatal 4-Way. The champion, the Hardcore Champion himself, Hugh Jackman, teaming up with Tony Stark, Iron Man, to take on Snoop Dogg and Donald Trump. So buckle up for a really long episode of Danger Zone before Frontier.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Universal Wrestling Hardcore Champion, Hugh Jackman!
Jackman really tested himself here at Frontier by challenging not 1 but 3 challengers in a fatal 4-way match. It's going to be a chaotic 4-way match, but tonight he teams up with one of his 3 challengers at Frontier, and the rightful number 1 contender for that title nonetheless.
And his partner, weighing in at 185 pounds, Iron Man
Tony Stark, Iron Man, who is the true number 1 contender for the UWF Hardcore Championship at Frontier. How he got it? Well, he beat Snoop Dogg in a number 1 contender match on episode 6. But it wasn't without shenanigans, because Donald Trump decided to attack Stark during Tony's entrance. Somehow Tony still managed to persevere over the shenanigans that Trump pulled over and managed to beat Snoop Dogg in that match. But in last episode, Tony decided to face Trump one-on-one for a little revenge, and Snoop Dogg attacked both of them after the match. Then, both Teddy Long, the GM, and Hugh Jackman came out after the match last episode and announced that it will be a fatal 4-way for the Hardcore Championship at Frontier. That leads to tonight, the last encounter before that four-way match at Frontier. As since Tony's technically the number one contender for the Hardcore Championship, the true number one contender, Tate decided to put him in a tag team match, teaming up with the champion Jackman against both Snoop Dogg and Donald Trump here tonight. Will Trump and Snoop be able to coexist? I don't think so. For fuck's sake, last episode, Kanye and Coyle could have coexisted in that tag team main event. I expect the same thing to happen with Trump and Snoop.
And their opponents, first, from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 192 pounds, Smooth Dog!
Well, here comes the DOWG himself, the dog fodder, Snoop Dogg. Obviously, I just mentioned he attacked he attacked Iron Man and Trump last episode after that match. But here's another thing. Snoop has a right to be in this match. Because on episode 4, I believe, right before Overdrive, Snoop actually got a submission victory over Hugh Jackman, over the champion in a non-title match. So, technically, he has the right to a title shot. So, he'll be getting that opportunity at Frontier in the four-way match.
And his partner, from Queens, New York, weighing in at 260 pounds, Donald Trump!
Well, here comes the self-proclaimed chosen one, Donald Trump. Now, like I mentioned, this is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take this seriously. But Trump, he inserted himself in here like he typically does. He attacked Iron Man and pretty much inserted him into this match. Now, this is not Trump's first time challenging for the Hardcore Championship in a four-way match, because his only other time that he challenged for this title was in a four-way match at Inferno Summer last season. Ironically, with Snoop Dogg also being the match. Who won the other two participants? Madison, who we'll see in our next match, make her UWF Season 2 debut. And the eventual winner of that match, Chaos, who we'll also see later tonight in our 3 vs 3 Saloon Heist Brawl preview match. Right now we got Snoop Dogg and Hugh Jackman sorry match. Well, Jackman just tagging out to Tony. Now let's see what's Stark going for the roll up. That kick out from Snoop D-O-double-G. And now Snoop sending Tony into the corner. And Stark managing to get out of it. Nice takedown from Tony Stark. And now Iron Man on the attack on Snoop Dogg. And well, Snoop moving out the way. And now, oh, a knee from Snoop. And now Tony turning it around. He is sliding forearm from Mr. Stark. Now Iron Man throwing Snoop into the corner, tagging in the Hardcore Champion again. Oh wait, trying to grab Tony, and I guess maybe Jackman and Tony might not be able to coexist either. Well, that might be some sort of accidental grab. I don't know. Remember, they're teammates tonight, but at Frontier, it's opponents. So, right now, this is just temporary alliances in this tag team match. And now, a body slam from Jackman. Now, tagging Tony and Snoop managing to tag in Donald Trump. And now the two billionaires going at it again. And now, oh, what a Pele kick from Stark. Nice Pele kick from Tony Stark. And now, trying to lift Trump's massive body, but reversal from the Donald. And now, Tony driving Trump, sending him into the corner. Trump managing to get out of it. And now, face first into the turnbuckle. Now Tony with the reversal. And a takedown from Stark. And now, oh, a DDT from Tony. Cover. Trump kicking out. And now Trump sending Tony into the corner, tagging in Snoop Dogg. And now a tag team from Trump and Snoop. And now Jackman tagged back into this match. And Snoop throwing Jackman back onto the apron while he deals with Stark. Throwing Stark into the corner. I don't think Snoop knows that Jackman's the legal person here. Now I think he does. Snoop for the reversal. Tony just sitting in the corner, tired, and now he's out the corner heading back to the apron. Cover from Snoop. Jackman kicking out. Oh, Rough Rider from Jackman. Obviously, Matt Cardona taught him that during the off-season. Now Trump trying to push Jackman off the off the turnbuckle, but fails to it now. Uh-oh. Jackman looking for that right hook. That devastating right hook that Jackman's been known for here in UWF. But Snoop kicks out. And now, clothesline from the Hardcore Champion. And now, oh, reversal from Snoop. And now Jackman with the reversal. Now what's Snoop thinking? Got Jackman on his shoulders. Out around we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. Get out of here, you bot in chat. Sorry about that. We had someone rushing, a fan rushing to ringside. That's all. Anyways, Trump's back into the match. As security is escorting this fan who rushed onto ringside out of the arena. Classic shit. Now Trump with a fast press to Jackman. Cover from Trump. Is that enough to pick up a non-title win over the champion? No. Tony breaks it up. And now... Uh-oh! End of election! Cover! Jackman kicking out. It's surprised to see Trump pull out the end of the election. Instead did the usual Trump cold stunner. But Trump sitting Jackman into the corner. Jackman managing to get out. That's why Jackman is so tough, so perseverant. Just like I mentioned, tough as Wolverine, because he is Wolverine. We saw that toughness firsthand at Overdrive in his match against Coyle. Now Trump just torturing Jackman right now, but you not backing down. Nice elbow. Tagging Snoop, tagging in Tony. And Iron Man with an arm drag. And now what's Tony thinking? Uh-oh. Inverted DDT. Cover. Snoop Dogg kicking out. And now what's Iron Man got? Snoop's gonna reverse and a shoulder breaker from Snoop Dogg. And now we're fighting over at the ringside area. Oh, face first into the apron. Nice elbow drop from start. Forearm. And now it's just pure chaos at ringside between these two. Snoop with a eat the feet, I think? Oh, a cutter! Snoop Dogg with a cutter. And now back into the ring. Almost a double count out. Now what's Tony thinking? Oh, forearms to the back of Snoop. Now sending Snoop into the corner. But Snoop reversed it, now putting Tony in that corner. Misses. Now Snoop's back in the corner. Oh, a chop block from start. Jackman back into the match. And the Hardcore Champion's fired up. Jackman up on the middle rope. What is he thinking? Oh, missile drop kick from Jackman. Cover. Snoop Dogg kicking out. And now reversal in the corner. Now what's Snoop got in mind for the Hardcore Champion? A slap. Donald Trump tagging back into this match. And a fast press from Jackman. And now Jackman on a springboard clothesline to Trump. And a takedown from the Hardcore Champion. More punches. That's the thing about Jackman. He uses a lot of punches and a lot of martial arts moves. Now Stark gets greeted with a shoulder tackle from Trump. What an opening tag match here on Danger Zone to kick off the Go-Home show before Frontier. What a leg drop. And now Stark and Snoop getting involved at ringside with Snoop throwing Tony back into the ring. Now Trump moving out the way. Roll up from Trump. Stark kicking out. And now what does Trump have in mind for Tony Stark? Oh, nice. That cheap shot attacks from the Hardcore Champion. Trump pushing Tony into the corner. Drop kick evaded. Snoop Dogg tagged into the match, but we've been almost here for half an hour now. Like I said, this is probably going to be a long episode because of how many tag team matches we have. 5 in total, with 2 of them being a 3 versus 3 tag team matches. And I should also clarify, one of the 2v2 tag team matches is a mixed gender tag team match. Oh! A Rough Rider from Snoop! Or some sort of leg drop. That had to be a Rough Rider. Shaver was on Tony, not Jackman. And now Jackman throwing Snoop over ringside potentially. That might cost him a count out. Snoop managed to get back in before the 10 count, but barely. Jackman tried to sabotage Snoop. Neck breaker from Stark. Now, what's Tony thinking? Removing the turnbuckle? Okay, an interesting move from Tony. Don't need to question. It's gotta be a smart move from Tony Stark. And now referee just got knocked out. Welcome in, Spooky. And now, oh, into the exposed turnbuckle they go. And now Hugh Jackman tag into the match. And a cover from Jackman, but Trump is there to break it up. And now, perhaps perhaps was looking for that uppercut. Perhaps looking for that grand uppercut that Jackman doesn't use all the time, but usually is the end. Now Iron Man back into the match. What does Mr. Stark have in plan for the Godfather this time? But apparently Snoop's gonna throw Tony into the corner. And now, into the corner, Stark goes. And now, Snoop just punching Stark in the corner. And now Snoop taunting the crowd, getting them fire up. Fans love Snoop. They do. And now Snoop dragging Tony into... Here we go now. Uh-oh! Oh, we're about to see it! We're about to see it! Doggy's elbow! Cover! Jackman breaking up the pin. We saw it firsthand, the doggy's elbow. And now Snoop with the reversal on Stark. Oh, perhaps was looking for a submission move? Now what's Stark faking? What is Tony? Oh! Spear! Slingshot spear! And now Tony dragging Snoop to the center of the ring. Cover! Tony Stark and Hugh Jackman with the victory. What a match, but Tony Stark getting the job done for him and Jackman. Here tonight, it's Snoop Dogg taking the pin, and of course Trump is blaming Snoop for taking the L, but he can put all his frustrations on Snoop at Frontier in the Fatal 4-Way match.
Here are your winners, Hugh Jackman and Iron Man Cody.
And now, Jackman and Tony staring each other down. They may be teammates tonight, but at Frontier, they will be opponents. What a way to kick off this go-home show for Frontier. Up next, we have a match that will decide what match type will happen for one of our matches, as Sharon Valentine is set to take on Madison Raymond of the Bad Girls.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, the hardcore icon, Sharon Valentine.
Sharon Valentine, obviously, has been having problems with the Bad Girls for weeks. Obviously, shut up Jaden at Overdrive, and now at Frontier, she'll go one-on-one with the leader, Catherine Jones. But this is a big matchup right here, as she's up against probably the second favorite member of the Bad Girls, Madison Raymond, making her season 2 debut here tonight. And here's the thing, whoever wins this match gets to pick the stipulation for Sharon and Catherine's match. If Sharon wins this match, she picks the stipulation. If Madison wins, Catherine gets the pick. So this is a high stakes match right here.
And her opponent, representing the Bad Girls, from Zurich, Switzerland, Madison Raymond.
Well, here she is, making her season 2 debut, Madison Raymond. As I mentioned, former UWF Hardcore Champion. Actually became the first woman to win the Hardcore Championship, defeating Snoop Dogg at Aftershock last season. And as I mentioned, she'll go on to lose that title at a Fatal 4-Way match at Inferno Summer the chaos that also involves Snoop and Trump. Then we, of course, the only other woman to win the Hardcore Championship is Dr. Coyle. But Madison, she did it first. So, this woman's got history within her. The first ever female holder of the Hardcore Championship. As I mentioned, the Hardcore Championship is intergender. Right now, first time meeting Sharon versus Madison. Here we go. And Madison pushing Sharon into the corner. Obviously, this is a huge match for both of them. Obviously, if Madison wins this match, that means Catherine will be picking the match stipulation at Frontier. And now, and now we're heading over to ringside. Now we're fighting. Let's go for a ringside. Now Massa gets thrown into the ring. And body slam from Madison. Look for a whisper to win, but nope. Sharon with the cover. Madison kicks out. Sharon missing that attack. Now Sharon back into the ring. Nice drop kick from Valentine. Now Sharon telling Madison to kiss her ass. And now Sharon with some forearms to the back of Madison. And I think Madison is actually busted open now. Now middle rope, Sharon. Lining up Madison. Nice double axe handle from Sharon. Oh! Flying clothesline from Madison. And now, another whisper to win miss from Madison. Oh, roll up! Cover! And a kick out from Sharon. Running super kick from Madison. And Madison's such a good wrestler. Like, I really like her a lot. Like I like all of the bad girls. Like, they're a great faction. It's just the only downside is, of course, the new member, Jaden, and her attitude. But like Catherine's mentioned in the past, they're trying to resolve that issue, trying to make her less annoying, less of an asshole. And now, oh! Nice running attack from Madison. And now, what's she faking? Jesus Christ! What a move out the ringside from the former Hardcore Champion. Now Sharon fired up. What is she thinking? Madison with the reversal. And now Madison fired up a ringside. This might end in a double count out. Which, I don't know in that case. Who will be picking the match stipulation? Can't have a double count out. Uh-oh. Looking for a pick, a spinning forearm, Sharon was. And now Madison just throwing Sharon across the ring. And now, what's Madison looking for? Reverse from Sharon. And springboard moonsault reversed by Madison. Sharon, reverse it now. Sharon Valentine with Sherry on top. And now, Sharon telling Madison to kiss her ass, and now, drop kick from Sharon. Cover. Madison kicking out. Now Madison with the reversal, and Jesus Christ, what power from Madison. And now cover. Sharon kicking out. Now Sharon once again telling Madison to kiss her behind. And now always looking for grab suspending roundhouse kick. And now Madison tossing Sharon into the referee. And now Madison has Sharon on top of the turnbuckle. What is Madison thinking? Oh my God! A superplex onto the ringside area. Fans are screaming, this is awesome. Yes, it is. Now a lariat from behind. I'm feeling like Joey Styles right now after that match. And now, knee drop from Sharon. These two get back in the ring quickly. Wait a minute! Sharon! Finish at ringside, and now got throw Madison into the ring, forbidding the count out. Now Sharon, leg drop from the top rope, cover. Madison kicks out. Wow! And now, once again, Sherry on top, cover. Sharon Valentine with the win. What a win from Sharon. And now, oh, look who's here. Catherine. One last time, face to face before Frontier, and we now know it will be Sharon picking the match type. So that means I'll, since he ain't here in Twitch chat right now, I'll DM Master X through Discord, picking the match type. And I will reveal the match type at Frontier. So the match type will be revealed at Frontier. So keep a lookout. But next, oh God, get ready for a long one. Our first of 2 3 versus 3 tag team matches. We got Demolition, Axe Smash, and the UWF debut of Crush taking on the Judgment Day. More specifically, the UWF Tag Team Champions, the Territories, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, and the Demon King, Void Monarch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Finn Balor, the Universal Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley, the Demon King, and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
Judgment Day out here in full force, and the fans love it. Priest, Ripley, the tag team champions, Finn Balor, of course, who is going to be at ringside for this match, and the big guy, the Demon King, the newest member of the group, Void Monarch, of course, taking that dirty kid stunt, dirty dumb, because, of course, they refused to let him in. Of course, Priest, Balor, and Ripley refused to let Dom back into the group. I don't blame them. Monarch's been such a huge acquisition for them. Obviously, we last saw Monarch at Overdrive when he defeated Sean Stewart, which we'll see Stewart actually later tonight make his first appearance since Overdrive, when that black-hearted bastard takes on the UWF World Champion in non-title action, Cody Rhodes. But right now, Judgment Day about to take on in 3-on-3 action, at least in non-title as well, the challengers at Frontier.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 857 pounds, Axe, Smash, and Crush Demolition!
This match type, obviously Demolition, made 3-on-3 wrestling famous. And now they get to compete in one before their big tag team match tag team title match at Frontier against the champions. This is going to be one hell of a match right here. And the guy in the middle, Crush, right here in this match, making his UWF debut. We have not seen him yet. We've only seen Axe and Smash these last 2 episodes. And now Crush has joined them. And here we go. It'll be Axe and Priest starting this match. And Priest right on the attack. Nice takedown from Damian Priest. Obviously, this crowd is firmly behind Judgment Day. Balor just out here, probably just to watch the shenanigans that Demolition might pull, knowing that there's only 3 of them. And Priest with the reversal on Axe. Buckle up. This is going to be a long war, potentially a long match. Like, as the time of streaming this episode, last night on my buddy Minion's show, ACCW Ignition, if you haven't checked out Minion, please do. Mimrig's Minion on Twitch. But he had a very long 6-person tag team match last night. It took forever. We described it as the tag team match from hell. And it finally ended after like over half an hour via tap out. So for the love of God, it doesn't happen in this match, nor the match that happens later on tonight in our preview for the Saloon Heist Brawl. But anyways, tagging in, we got Void Monarch sending Crush across the ring. Welcome to UWF, Crush. And now, oh, nice reversal from Crush. Taking down the Demon King. And now, Monarch looks like triple power bombs of the Demon King. Now Monarch's then crushed into the corner. And Jesus Christ, just absolute no. But now, Monarch. Hey, nice combinations of strikes. Reese would appreciate it. Cover. Crush with the kick out. Now what's Monarch thinking? Oh. Nice attack from the Demon King. And now Monarch tagging in Rhea Ripley. Let's see what Mommy's got in store for Demolition here tonight. Sitting. Crush going potentially tagging in Damian Priest. But Crush, not allowing that to happen. And now Crush looking to work Rhea's shoulder. We know Ripley's had shoulder problems, shoulder injuries. Three, so not surprised that they would target her shoulder. Now Ripley, what's she thinking? I don't know what Rhea thinking. The AI's broken this game. Yeah, a little fourth wall breaking. There you go. And now Rhea tagging back in Monarch. And now what? Nice tag team cohesion. See, well, this is the reason why Priest and Ripley decided to recruit Monarch into Judgment Day. These three just work so well as a team. They do, and look who it is. Master X. Well, I was gonna DM you. I guess I will. But congratulations. You get to pick the match type for the Sharon and Madison, the Sharon and Catherine match at Frontier, because Sharon managed to pick up the win against Madison and a clothesline from literal hell from the Demon King on the smash. Crush managing to break up the pin. And now Ripley, back in match, sing herself into the corner, and now smash with the reversal. And smash right now just picking apart Rhea Ripley. And now Axe and Smash, that the team that will be taking on the champ, just tried to soften up Ripley. Sure thing, the only thing I will say, no I Quit match and no Hell in a Cell. The reason why no I Quit match is because we already got one planned for Frontier, the Emperor versus CM Punk. And then no Hell in a Cell, since it's supposed to be a big time match that probably saved for whenever. And now, electric chair drop from Rhea. Alright, and so yeah. And now, Rhea has Axe in corner. Now, ropes. Alright. Whatever one you decide, just let me know. And now, oh, Ripley was looking for Riptide, but Axe was ready. But Ripley still with some sort of reversal. Back on Axe. And now Ripley taunting. And Taggart is crushed. Jesus Christ. This was the problem Minion had last night on his show. Just occasional taunting. Yeah, the AI in this game ain't the best. You can blame 2K. And now Ripley Sid over the ropes. Monarch having to get out the way. And now Ripley Sid back into Demolition, trying to fight off Smash. And a roll up on Crush. But Crush managing to kick out. Now Rhea with the reversal on Crush. Headbutt, wait a minute! Razor's Edge! Now sending Crush into the corner. The forearm smash from Rhea Bloody Ripley. And now stomping a mud hole into Crush. This is our first of 2 3-on-3 tag team matches of the episode, and our second of 5 tag team matches in general this episode. And now Axe tagged into the match. Man, Ripley's just wrecking house right now. Priest no Monarch has been tagged in for a while. Would that be the downfall of this match for Judgment Day? We don't know. We know in these situations it's costed Ripley before. Like, for Christ's sake, she got pinned by Stats at the season premiere. That led to that match at Overdrive, obviously. And now, Ripley, once again, it seems like he's refusing to attack in Priest or Monarch. Legit, these are some big guys that she's dealing with. That's bigger size. But okay, now she attacks in Priest, and now, oh, Big Priest was looking for Self of Heaven. And now Damien with the clothesline to smash. And now what is he looking for? Uh-oh. South of Heaven. Cover. Axe with the save. And now Whisper the win from Damian Priest. And now on the middle rope. Nice, what was that, clothesline or a spear or something? Now, Priest launching smash up in the air and back down. The knee to the face, a smash. And now Damien being sent into the... Whoa. what's going on, Logic. Yeah, go for it. Alright, now, whoa. But Priest getting sent from corner to corner. And now, nice drop from Smash. Yeah, good morning, Logic. This is our go-home show for UWF Frontier. This is our first of 2 3-on-3 tag team matches of the episode. Demolition taking on the Judgment Day. And now Damien tagging back in Monarch. And now, oh, nice senton from the Demon King. And now, nice. Some salt move. Uh-oh. And now, running power slam. Now, what is Monarch looking for? Uh-oh. Oh, was looking for, I think, some sort of like wicked German. But not allowing that to happen. And now, Monarch has smashed in a powerbomb position. Now, here comes those triple power bombs. And now Monarch sending Smash into the corner. Smash with the reversal. Monarch with the reversal. The takedown from the Demon King. Now what's for potentially lining up Smash for that loaded forearm. Smash moving out the way. Now try for a shoulder tackle. Yeah, that ain't gonna work on Monarch. He's the Demon King. It's gonna be, I think they might have broken that shield now, because down goes Monarch. Axe with the tag. And he seems like he's fired up, but Monarch with those triple lariats to Axe. And now, what does the Demon King ask for? He might have some triple power bombs for Axe, and that's exactly what it is. Even more triple power bombs from the Demon King. And now Rhea Ripley back into the match. And she gets greeted with a clothesline from Axe. And now Ripley with the reversal. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Riptide! But Ripley ain't done yet, it looks like. Just go for the damn pin! She's just concerned about... Just gonna be concerned about... About doing more punishment? I don't know. Crush back into the match. And now, Crush with a submission move on Rhea. Reese having to break it up. And now Crush has Rhea in a powerbomb position that drops her down. Oh. Yes! You're correct, Spooky. Leave Rhea alone. She's the smallest person in this match. Like, yeah, she's a powerhouse, but damn, she said there was some big guys. And now Rhea has smash and sort of like sidewalk slam. Backbreaker. Now. Now Ripley gets thrown from corner to corner. And now face first into the turnbuckle. But yeah, I was thinking I saw your message in the Discord. Yeah, be careful. Oh, that storm. And now, uh-oh. Double team! There's that elbow drop from Demolition. Cover! Monarch breaking it up. Yeah, I'm familiar with very... well, I think we are in Neckbreaker. From Max, I might do it! Rhea kicking out. I don't know how long Rhea can survive. For long, like... That's been the problem with her in these tag team matches. These non-title ones especially. She just stays out there for so long that they just weaken her to a point where they can easily pin her when her teammates can't save her. She just gets too... What shows that? I wouldn't say cocky, but that's the only word I can think of. But now, uh-oh, Ripley perhaps looking to get Axe. Another riptide to Axe. Cover. Yeah, she goes down swinging. Thank you, Spooky. Anyways, breakup of, I believe, Crush that broke it up. And now, oh! Axe tried to taunt the crowd, but pays for it. Now Crush back into the match. Oh, Ripley potentially looking to hit Crush with a riptide. But no. Instead, he's choking her out in the corner. Smash tag back into the match. Now, taking out Ripley out the corner. Now, uh-oh. Oh! Backbreaker from Smash. And now sending Rhea into the corner. And I think this might do it right here. Elbow drop backbreaker combo. Cover. Demolition victorious. And once again, like Spooky said, the same problem that costed Judgment Day the loss at the season premiere. Rhea Ripley just going down swinging and refusing to attack in Freestyle Monarch.
Here are your winners, Axe, Smash, and Crush Demolition.
Legit, she's got to rely on Damien at Frontier, or else Demolition will become the new tag team champions. This is a strong statement for the challengers. We'll see what happens at Frontier this Thursday for the Twitch viewers. But hey, that wasn't as long as the one that Minion had on his show last night, so that's good. But anyways, moving right along, we got, speaking of Minion, Phoenix Corporation in action, as we got Caden Phoenix going one-on-one with Sonic.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by JR. Representing the corporation from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 325 pounds, the Monster KP.
So far, this feud we've had 3 matches so far, singles matches. Sonic being JR, and then JR and Caden beating up Sonic after the match, after JR interrupted post-review. Leading to Sonic bringing Shadow the next episode, and then Shadow beating both JR and Caden back-to-back episodes in singles matches. But we have not had Caden take on Sonic, so that's what we are doing here tonight.
And his opponent, accompanied by Shane O from out of this world, weighing in at 225 pounds, Shawn Nick.
As I just mentioned, this is the last possible matchup. Shadow managed to pick up wins against both JR and Caden. Sonic, he's only defeated JR, so this is going to be an interesting match for Sonic. Caden, obviously the brute of the Phoenix Corporation, so Sonic's got his work cut out for him. But here's the thing, Sonic's already dealt with brutes, like Braun Breaker and Batista. So he should be familiar somewhat with Caden, and plus he's seen Shadow beat him before. So Sonic should have a game plan coming into this match, but Caden on the attack early on Sonic. And now Caden using his power to push Sonic into the corner. And now Sonic trying to fight back against the monster of the Phoenix Corporation. Now Sonic using that speed to try to outpace Caden. Now Sonic gave the crowd hype in the corner. But look out, Caden already back up. And now Sonic with the reversal on Caden. And now Sonic using his strength to try to lift Caden up. And now nice spinning discus punch from the blue blur. And now Caden with the reversal on Sonic. And a big boot. And what's JR faking? I don't know what JR was faking now. A leg drop from Caden. And now what is the monster faking? Jesus Christ. And now These two. Sonic moving out the way. Oh, down both men go. Now Shadow getting into the ring, and I think JR, faced the trash talk each other in the ring, and the referee just threw out JR Phoenix. And now the referee has just thrown out Shadow, and he's in disbelief. And now Shadow telling the referee he'll pay one day for making a grave mistake, and now it's just one-on-one Sonic and Kaden. But it seems like Sonic hasn't lost focus, nor has Kaden, and a big boot from the monster. Sonic with the kick out. Nice elbow drop. Moved. Funny joke, spooky, funny joke. Yeah, they didn't stand a shadow of a chance standing at ringside, both Shadow and JR Phoenix. And now Sonic just punishing Kaden out here at ringside. Looks like, goes out. Kaden moving out the way, and now, sidewalk slam from Kaden. Cover. Sonic with the kick out. And now Kaden, perhaps looking for that monster choke slam. There it is. Choke slam. Sonic barely kicking out after the ref almost did not see that rope break. And now, series of kicks. Now Sonic, financially looking to line up Kaden. Look for that homing shot, I think. There it is! Homing shot from Sonic. Now Sonic dragging himself over Kaden. Cover. Victory is Sonic. He he definitely does not have the emeralds here in UWF. But damn, Kaden came close. But Sonic managed to pull out that last second homing shot to finish the job. Okay, Kaden almost had him because the referee almost did not saw that rope break. He did not see the rope break that Sonic had, so Sonic had to kick out somehow. And that's what he did. And now the Hedgehogs have all the momentum heading into the tag team match at Frontier. It is going to be one hell of a war between Sonic, Shadow, and the Phoenix Corporation. But speaking of newcomers from other realities, up next, we have the singles in-ring debut of Single Ladies Ally from the 7, The Order. And, whoa! From behind, Coil with an attack on The Order. Don't know why I decided to skip through entrances. The Order's facing Raquel Rodriguez here, but Coil attacking the Order. Coil is going to be fighting the Order at Frontier. Interesting that entrances were skipped. And now Probably because I had an original idea and that it turned off. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it automatically turned off entrances. So I'll definitely check for entrances for the next match. And now here we go, the in-ring debut of the Order and a German suplex to Raquel. And now, oh, nice takedown move from the Order. I thought this would be like a bigger size match comparison, but the Order's kind of tall. Oh, about tall Raquel. Now, obviously, as I mentioned about the Order, she is a spy, but she's also immortal, so it's gonna be kind of a tall task for Raquel to take down her, since of that immortality that the Order has. A nice dragon screw, whatever. And now the Order, nice arm drag from the immortal spy herself. And now, nice running hip attack from the Order. Now, stomping away at Raquel with those heels that are built into a suit. Raquel moving out the way, and a clothesline takedown from Raquel Rodriguez. And now Raquel sending the Order into the corner, and now a body slam from Raquel. Double axe handle from Raquel. The Order kicking out. And now, what does the Order have in mind? Eat the feet. And now what the Order has planned. Uh-oh. Oh, a Falcon Arrow from the Order. Cover. And a victory in a singles debut for the Order. And now, Dr. Coyle back out here. Oh, and now the Order. She's like Coyle telling the Order, come over here. Uh-oh, I think I know where this is going. Talking trash to each other. Uh-oh, and I think we're about to have a throwdown right here. Here we go! The Order and Dr. Coyle throwing hands on stage. Security having to come out here and break these two apart. These two are gonna have one over match at Frontier. I just know it. Oh boy, it's gonna be a very interesting match, but ladies and gentlemen, get ready to buckle your seatbelts once again, because it is now time for our second 3-on-3 match of the night. The 3-on-3 Saloon Ice Brawl preview match. We have split all 6 participants of the Saloon Ice Brawl into 2 teams, faces and heels. It will be the babyface team, consisting of Malachi McFly, MTC, and Randy Orton, taking on the heel team of Chaos, King Queso, and Cameron Frost.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds, Malachi McFlyboy.
the man who will be entering the Saloon High Sprawl match as the hometown favorite, the three-time international champion, Malachi McFly. He is the hometown favorite entering the Saloon High Sprawl match at Frontier in his hometown of Fort Worth, Texas. And he's going to have that crowd behind him the entire time. But he's up against 5 tough competitors. All for one prize. The Golden Star briefcase.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mike the Champ.
How ironic that Mike the Champ is teaming up with Malachi McFly here tonight. Obviously, these two went one-on-one at Casino Bash at the end of last season with McFly coming out victorious. But that's at Casino Bash. When it comes to Frontier, Mike the Champ has some history at that show last season. He ended up challenging the Emperor for the UWF World Championship in the main event of last season's Frontier, but fell short. But now this season at Frontier, he's competing for that Golden Star briefcase in the Saloon High Sprawl match, of course. So, we'll see if he'll be able to win that.
And their partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And here is probably the clear fan favorite to win this match, to win the Saloon High Sprawl match. The Viper, Randy Orton. And as I've explained before, the reason why he's the favorite is because, well, the rules of the match favor him. The Saloon High Sprawl is a 30-minute Iron Man match where the only way to score is not by pinfall, not by submission, but by hitting your finisher. And, well, we all know what Randy Orton's finisher is. The RKO. So, that means he pretty much has a advantage, unlike any other over other competitors. So, it makes him the clear favorite to win the match. But you may never know. There's 500 people in that match, so Randy might have the RKO, but he's still got to deal with 500 people that are going to try to stop him from hitting that over and over again. So, it is an advantage, but at the same time, will it even matter? We'll find out at Frontier. But of course tonight, it's just a 3-on-3 preview tag match with all 6 competitors, so just normal 3-on-3 rules, just like earlier with Demolition and Judgment Day. Well, here comes the heel team. And its first member coming out from the darkest depths of the Door of Madness. The former 3-time UWF Hardcore Champion, Robert Zodiac, aka Chaos. This is a big opportunity for Chaos. Obviously a 3-time Hardcore Champion. The only person to win that title multiple times, and only one of 2 people to win 3 singles titles. Well, 3 of the same singles title in the company. The other person, ironically, being Malachi McFly. Of course, McFly winning the International Championship 3 times. So we have, in this match, the 2 men who have won 2 championships 3 times. McFly with the International Championship, and Chaos with the Hardcore Championship. So I'm gonna be real interested to see those 2 lock up here tonight and at Frontier in the Saloon Heist Brawl match. Man, one of the most unhinged superstars. Not only here at UWF, but everywhere he goes. He is a legend in the making.
From Fargo, North Dakota, weighing in at 228 pounds, Cameron Fry.
And speaking of McFly, is someone that I guarantee you Malachi is absolutely not happy to see. Cameron Frost, the man who not only took the International Championship away from Malachi once, but twice last season. There's definitely some history between McFly and Frost. So you know that bad blood's gonna boil between those 2 here tonight in this tag match and at Frontier.
And their partner, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 215 pounds, King Queso.
And here comes King Queso. He also qualified, beating Tornado Taurus in a rematch from the match from Overdrive. So he's definitely probably the wild card here, I would say, in this match. He's got talent, and of course, the damn announcer giving him a second introduction because Queso thinks he's on top of everybody. That's the reason why he calls himself King Queso. He thinks that no one's better than him. Yeah, cocky ass nation member from BCW, which if you haven't checked out Bobby Bottles on Twitch, BCW Brown Bag Championship Wrestling, where King Queso originates from, please do. He's a nut of fire. You're E-Fed person. But anyways, it looks like, oh damn it, alright! Got McFly and Chaos starting the match. How ironic. The two men have won more singles titles than anyone here in the company, starting things off. The three-time international champion and the three-time hardcore champion. What an opening to this match. McFly into the cover. Zodiac kicks out. And now, springboard forearm from Chaos. And now what does Zodiac have in mind for the three-time international champion? Just clothesline. And now, of course, Chaos would tack in Cameron Frost. And now, is that history that we mentioned between Frost and Malachi, pick it up right where they left off last season at Twisted Chamber. Frost with the reversal. These two know each other so well. McFly with the reversal on Frost. And now McFly, these two just going at it now. Cameron Frost dropping McFly with that fist. Now tagging in King Queso. Now this is a match I would like to see one day. What a cheap shot from Chaos. And now, oh! Queso with McFly's own move. McFly barely kicking out Orton, making sure that McFly's okay. But Queso with a German, some sort of suplex to Orton. Now Queso with the jumping clothesline from King Queso. Fans not liking it. A knee shot from the King. And now Queso telling McFly to get up. Oh! Top rope cutter from King Queso. And now tagging in Chaos once again. McFly just getting torn apart by the heel team. MTC with the save right there. Now McFly taking down Chaos right there. And now tagging in Mike the Champ. The Chaos with a big boot to Mike. And now a knee shot from Zodiac. Queso back into the match. And now a running knee shot from MTC. And now tagging in. It's the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, and he gets greeted immediately by Queso. Now what is Queso looking to do to Orton? Nice forearm shot from the King. And now Queso going top rope, but Orton already back up and taking down Queso off the top rope. Nice fist to the face from Randy Orton, tagging in MTC into the match again. Chaos back into the match now. Mike the Champ kicking out. Reversal. Chaos sending Mike into the corner. Reversal from MTC, and now Russian leg sweep and fist to the face of Chaos. Now Mike sending Chaos corner, tagging in is Malachi McFly, and nice double team from McFly. And now Chaos back on top of this match. Now Chaos with a springboard roundhouse cover on McFly. Mike the Champ there to break it up. This is only our 6th match of the night. We still got 3 more matches after this. Told you this was going to be a long episode. Now McFly into the cover on Chaos. Her kicks out. Cameron Frost getting into the ring for a second. And now, nice Death Valley driver from McFly. And now, McFly with the McFly hangover. Cover. And McFly gets the pin on Chaos. That was way shorter than the first one, but the baby faces get the win. Malachi McFly, the 3-time international champion, pins Chaos, the 3-time hardcore champion. What a win for the babyface team. Heading into the Saloon Heist Brawl match. Queso tried to save, but too late. Too late. What a win for the babyfaces, but it will be every man for themselves at Frontier. In that 6-person, 30-minute finisher Iron Man match for that Golden Star briefcase. But up next, we got mixed tag team match action as the #1 contenders for both the International Championship and the Women's Championship, the Nightmare and the Sailor Akane, set to go one-on-one with their respective champions, the International Champion Omega Outlaw Brody, and the UWF Women's Champion, the Reality Warrior Singularity, also known as the Omega Zero Alliance. And there he is, the man himself, the UWF International Champion, the Omega Outlaw Brody. aka myself. And of course, by his side is the UWF Women's Champion, the Reality Warrior, Singularity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Universal Wrestling International Champions, the Omega Outlaw Brody, and the future hero, the Alliance.
So, last episode, when it comes to the International Championship, the Nightmare attacked Brody from behind when he was trying to call out the Nightmare. It led to a brawl between the two, which the Nightmare won by knocking Brody out. Oh, when it comes to Singularity, she's now focused on Kanye after that tag team match where Singh and The Order teamed up against Kanye and Coil, and Singh and The Order won thanks to Kanye and Coil unable to coexist.
And their opponents, first, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Nightmare!
Well, here's the number one contender for the International Championship, the Nightmare. It won't be his first time challenging for this title at a pay-per-view. Obviously, if you remember last season, this was the man who challenged Malachi McFly for that title at Deadly Graveyard. And got destroyed by McFly. It was a squash match, but the Nightmare has promised that at Frontier that it won't be a squash match this time since he's facing a completely different opponent this time in the form of the Omega Outlaw. He has promised that it'll be totally different, and promise that he'll become Brody's worst nightmare at Frontier and take that International Championship at Frontier. Minion, what is up?
And his partner from the Caribbean, the Sailor of Kane!
And is the number one contender for the UWF Women's Championship, the Sailor Kanye. Obviously, Kanye's been just furious over Singularity. Not only here at UWF, but everywhere else. Alright, nice seeing, but why? Because Kanye held multiple championships at one point. And guess who took them both away? That's right, Singularity. Took multiple titles away from Kanye in the span of a week. And now Kanye wants to make Singularity pay, not only pay, but feel the exact same way. She wants Singularity to feel how it's like taking a having a title taken away from you. But anyways, we got mixed tag team action here. It was Single Lady's idea to actually do it, since Kanye apparently has problems coexisting with teammates, so let's see if this will be the case here tonight, with the Nightmare teaming up with Kanye here tonight. Nightmares have had the better of Omega Outlaw the last few episodes. Obviously, despite, besides of course the episode 6 vacation for the Nightmare. Anyways, they immediately tacked in a Kanye, which means now the women are in the match, and Single Lady with a big boot to her challenger at Frontier. A knee shot from Single Lady onto a Kanye. These two just know each other really well. So does Omega Outlaw and the Nightmare, but it's been a long time since those two went a one-on-one. So there might be some fresh new tactics both of them have for each other. Single Lady managing to get out of that armbar and sending a Kanye into the corner. Tagging in Omega Outlaw now. It's like we have a double team right here. Do they have a plan? Whoa. Whoa, a spear! Double spear combo from the Omega Zero Alliance. And now Kanye and Single Lady fighting at ringside while Brody and the Nightmare get it down in the ring. Bionic elbow. Chaos has broken out here in the danger zone. Snap suplex from the Omega Outlaw, and now Single Lady still beating up a Kanye at ringside. Power slam. Cover. Nightmare kicking out. And it seems like the two women still fighting at ringside. And now, Omega Outlaw, and the gun device to the Nightmare. But immediately breaking out. And now what Nightmare look for? Springboard drop kick. And now the Nightmare continues to go to work. On Brody. And a knee to the corner. The Nightmare taunting the crowd. A knee on the ropes. But the Nightmare just toying right there with Omega Outlaw. Oh! Nice spinning roundhouse from the Nightmare. Cover, but Single Lady there to break it up. I know, Nightmare perhaps looking for Night Terror. No! Instead, Brody looked for a spear, but the Nightmare moving out the way. And now what does the Omega Outlaw have planned? Nice little trying to weaken the leg of the Nightmare. And now Nightmare failed to connect with that kick. Now sending Omega Outlaw back into the corner. Brody once again with the reverse on the Nightmare. Wait a minute! Outlaw's trail! Cover, but a Kanye there to save it. It seems like Brody gonna give the Nightmare some mercy and have Single Lady, but a Kanye zero punch! A Kanye kicks out of the zero punch when Singularity, she's tired of all the games that Kanye's been playing these last few weeks. But more so because Sing Lady had a minor problem with Dr. Coyle, and Kanye thought that Sing Lady was more focused on Coyle than her, so Kanye tried to get involved with Sing's matches, which led to a point where Single Lady had no choice but to bring in an ally. That's why the Order is here in the first place, to deal with Coyle while Sing Lady deals with a Kanye. And now Kanye cover on the women's champion, but Sing with the kick out. German suplex from the Sailor. And now some sort of suplex from Kanye. Now tagging in the Nightmare. Swinging net breaker from the #1 contender at the International Championship. Now Nightmare pushing Brody into the ropes. Now forearm shots to the back of the Omega Outlaw. Brody moving out the way. And a spear to the Nightmare. Cover. A Kanye breaks it up. And now Brody looking to finish this. Outlaw's trail. Cover. The Omega Zero Alliance victorious.
Here are your winners, the Future Hero and the Omega Outlaw Brody, the Alliance.
It seems like a Kanye it doesn't matter what gender. It seems like he just cannot trust anyone. But Brody finally getting the upper hand on the Nightmare right before Frontier. After weeks of the Nightmare getting the upper hand on Omega Outlaw, Brody finally has some sort of edge leading into Frontier, while Single Lady keeps her momentum red hot, leading into that title match against Kanye. It is going to be two incredible matches for two prestigious titles. But speaking of titles, the World Champion's in action next. Cody Rhodes, the UWF World Champion, in non-title action against Sean Stewart.
making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Universal Wrestling World Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
It will be a showdown at high noon in a main event of Frontier. Cody Rhodes set to defend that World Championship at Frontier against the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now this feud is not about who, it's about respect. It's no bad blood at all, just pure respect between the two.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 248 pounds, Sean Stewart!
Oh, God. Well, it's obviously, as I mentioned, we haven't seen Sean Stewart since Overdrive, since he was forced to pay for his sins against Void Monarch. And now, first time since that loss, Stewart is making his first appearance since Overdrive. And what's his punishment? Oh, having to fight Cody Rhodes in a non-title match. Hopefully Cody can make Stewart once again eat those words. And pay for every horrible, disgusting thing Stewart has done in his career. I'm not going to mention what he's done. I've said it before, won't say it again. But it's awful. Like, very awful. But still, he's still a great competitor, despite the cheating. Yeah, this crowd 1% behind Cody Rhodes, like 100%. They despise Sean Stewart. I think everybody despises Stewart. And now Stewart pushing Cody like it's nothing. No, Cody just sending Stewart into the corner. For a second, Stewart was going to go for a cheap shot on Rhodes. But no cheap shot for the black-hearted bastard. Stewart with the reversal. I think my voice is dying. I've been speaking so much. Cody with the reversal on Stewart. And now, Cody with those left jabs. Shades of his daddy, bionic elbow. Stewart with the reversal on Rhodes. Now what's Stewart look for? A form. And now, what does this idiot have in store? Oh, just a fist to the face of the American Nightmare. Oh no, Stewart going up to the top rope. Oh, just a knee drop, perhaps. Perhaps was thinking about a death stomp, but no. No death stomp yet. Springboard senton from Cody Rhodes. But after this match is our main event. A match that was originally scheduled to happen at Frontier, but has been moved to the main event of this episode. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stone Cold Steve Austin out here, probably to remind Cody who's he got at Frontier. Austin giving Cody a little reminder. Roll up from Stewart. Cody managing the kick out. Perhaps that respect might have just got thrown off the window. Out the window with Frontier coming up. And now Sean Stewart has the upper hand on Cody. After that distraction from the rattlesnake. Oh no. Stewart lining up Cody. Death stomp. Cover from Stewart. Cody kicking out. But as I was saying, coming up next is a match that was originally scheduled to be happening at Frontier. Cody Cutter from Cody. Stewart kicking out one. The Hardy Boys set to take on Bowser and Dr. Eggman, as I mentioned. Match originally scheduled for Frontier, which, of course, singles matches been happening the last few episodes. Crossroads to Stewart. Cover. 2. Stewart kicking out. But anyways, singles matches with Matt Hardy getting a win over Eggman by countout. And then Bowser last episode getting a dominant win over Jeff Hardy in singles action. But afterwards, the Hardys decided they don't want to wait to Frontier. They want their match tonight, and it's happening in the main event. Originally, Bowser Eggman refused on the agreement to have their match happen this episode, but something came up in the Terror's locker room saying that something was coming this episode. We do not know what it could be. Stewart, my throat's right here. Cody kicks out again. But apparently the Terrors have some sort of surprise for the Hardy Boys tonight. And we'll find out in our main event. Cody Rhodes just moved out the way from another death stomp. What a match in a semi-main event. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Crossroads to Stewart. Again. Cover. Cody Rhodes victorious. And the downfall of Sean Stewart continues.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, despite the distraction from the rattlesnake, managed to focus back up and get the win tonight over Sean Stewart. Seems like Austin has thrown all that disrespect, all that respect, out the window, leading it to Frontier with the title match coming up very soon. But next, as I just mentioned, is that match that's been moved from Frontier to our main event up next. The the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, set to take on the Terrors, Bowser and Dr. Eggman. Apparently, as I just mentioned, the Hardys don't want to wait to Frontier. They want it now. Bowser and Eggman, they were decisive about moving the match, but then something came up telling them that something or someone is coming this episode, and the Emperor told Bowser and Eggman to accept the challenge for this episode. So the match is on, but the Terrors seems like they have some sort of surprise for Matt and Jeff. But anyways, let's get into our main event of our go-home show before Frontier. Hardys, Bowser, and Eggman. And look who's here with the Hardys!
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by CM Punk at a combined weight of 461 pounds. Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys.
Apparently, CM Punk is out here to potentially dispose of whatever surprise the Terrors have in store for the Hardys here tonight. A little backup doesn't hurt. Of course, Punk's got the I Quit match with the Emperor Frontier, so he better be prepared for that as well. But I want to know, we're about to find out what's this surprise the Terrors have for the Hardys here tonight. It can legit be anything. I guess we're about to find out right here, right now. What's this? This is, oh, the fucking entrance screwed up. But are you fucking kidding me?
And their opponents at a combined weight of 855 pounds, Bowers and Dr. Eggman, the Terror.
2K being 2K screwed up the entrance. But looky here! Bowser and Eggman being accompanied by all the Terrors, the Emperor, and yes! She is finally back! The fucking Cube Queen has made her return! We haven't seen her since fucking Casino Bash. Man, I had an entrance set for the Terrors, but 2K obviously screwing it up. I might have to fix that, oh well. Well, this is just a shocking surprise to see the Cube Queen back into the fold. The leader, we haven't seen her, remember, she's the leader. Know that the Emperor's been doing most of the orders. She was the one that brought all 5 of these assholes together. Yeah, I had an entrance set for the Terrors to break the fall for all 5 of them, but the 2K being 2K and not doing that. Thanks a lot. But anyways, Matt and Jeff working as a tag team right here. Classic Hardy Boys. I got Matt in there with Bowser right now. And now, Bowser using his power, taking down Matt Hardy. The cover. Matt kicks out the Emperor, throwing a kendo stick into the ring. Classic terrorist move, if I would say so myself. Matt taking Bowser down with a fist. And now Matt on the middle rope. Double axe handle to Bowser. And now Matt Hardy throwing Bowser into the corner. Perhaps was looking to attack at Jeff Hardy. But no. And now, what do the former two-time UWF Tag Team Champions have planned? They had that plan. That's what. Matt Hardy moving out the way now. Well, go. Cube Queen, I think, just removed the turbo. Of course she would. Classic move from her. Still the same old Cube Queen we know from last season, who terrorized the women's division last season. I guarantee you Singularity is right now upset and concerned that the Cube Queen's finally back. But we should all expected her to return. You knew after Casino Bash that he wasn't going to be gone for long. He was only gone for 7 episodes and 1 pay-per-view. And now what's Coyle having? Honestly, we saw Coyle earlier tonight have a scuffle with the Order. Now Matt bashing Eggman's head into each of the turnbuckles. Nice move from Matt Hardy, and now Eggman just beating the holy crap out of her, trying to get some revenge for what happened in episode 6. When Matt beat Eggman by countout. And now a cover from Matt on Eggman, but Robotnik kicking out. Matt Hardy fired up, but wait a minute. The Emperor with the distraction. And now taking down Matt. Bowser tags into the match. And Jeff Hardy tagged into the match. Eggman with a cheap shot onto Jeff. Oh! Flatliner to Jeff Hardy. Now, Jeff, takedown, and now what? Uh-oh. Ah, classic Jeff Hardy right there. And now, Jeff Hardy stopping Eggman from being tagged in. Whispered win. I think Coyle might have been looking to expose that turnbuckle. Remember, but what the hell is going on? Why did the Emperor throw the Cube Queen into the ring? I don't know what the hell happened. 2K being 2K. Right here, folks. But now, Bowser with that big foot to Jeff Hardy. Not just stomping away at Jeff. And now, oh, once again, that front line. I mean, Bowser really loves that move. He really does. And now, oh, DDT from Jeff Hardy. And now, Kick out from Bowser. Oh, perhaps Jeff Hardy might be looking for maybe a twist of fate. I don't know. Jeff throwing Bowser into the corner. Now, Matt back into the match. And oh! Cheap shot from Eggman! Perhaps the favorite of Matt Hardy, actually. Accidental. And now cheap shots from the Wait a minute! The Emperor just got ejected, and now what the hell? Coil, we're having a little scuffle. Terra is apparently having arguments or something. Kingpin just threw Coil into the ring, but the Emperor's been ejected. Hardys might actually have a chance if they can get back on the right track after that attack from Bowser and Eggman. Now, Matt Hardy and Eggman getting back into the ring. And Eggman throwing Matt into the corner and taunting the crowd like the Eggman knows. Don't know what Eggman was looking for right there. Oh! Nice drop kick from Dr. Eggman. Uh-oh. What is Eggman looking for? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Egg bomb! Cover! Jeff Hardy with the save. Man, this has been chaotic. Main event. The Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, with CM Punk in the corner, taking on Bowser and Dr. Eggman, with Dr. Coil and the returning Cube Queen in the corner. Also, the Emperor was here, but he got ejected. Matt's been busted open. Bowser with the reversal. And now, oh! What a power slam from Bowser, cover! Matt Hardy kicks out. Eggman tagged back into the match. And now pleading with Matt. Throwing Eggman out to the apron. And now, oh, a DDT on the apron. And now Eggman up on the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop to ringside. And now, Eggman tried to throw Matt into the ring, but it's Matt that reverses it. Clothesline takedown from the Eggman. Cover. Matt barely kicking out. Matt Hardy barely kicking out of that situation. And now, reversal from the Woken One. And now, it seems like Matt Hardy was about to tag in Jeff, but I think either the Cube Queen or Dr. Coyle decided to distract Matt right there before he could make the tag to Jeff. I think Punk would do something about it, but of course, he can't really since dealing with a wicked mad scientist and some sort of interdimensional cosmic queen who destroys realities. But now Eggman's got Matt in a weird situation in the corner, using his foot to just bend Matt Hardy. And now what? They got Coyle and Cube Queen just standing over Matt. Now Coyle potentially distracting Jeff so that Eggman could pick apart pieces, but Jeff was ready. And now Coyle distracting Jeff, while Eggman comes in with a cheap shot. I am not surprised. Jeff throwing an Eggman into ring. Now, Cube Queen and Coyle fighting over who gets to distract Jeff Hardy. And now the Cube Queen's out of here. No. Welcome back. Get ejected, bitch. Twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. Well, Cube Queen's return was short-lived for a few minutes. Now Coyle's in the ring for some reason. Cover. Bowser tries to break it up before Eggman kicks out. And now Jeff tried to expose Bowser. Referee might as well just go ahead and eject Dr. Coyle as well. Jeff Hardy taking off his shirt. Coyle throwing Jeff into the ring. Jeff Hardy fired up, but Eggman attacks at Bowser. What a main event match right here, folks. Jeff Hardy taking down Bowser right there. And now, Jeff with a submission move to Bowser. But the Koopa King gets out of it. Knee shot miss. Now Jeff, some sort of like body splash or something? Something cover. Bowser kicking out. What a match right here, folks. Eggman tagged back into this match. And now Jeff throwing Eggman into the corner. Tag! Twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. And now Senton from Matt, or it's usually Jeff that does the senton. One count, but Bowser breaks it up. Usually Jeff's the one doing the senton and Matt doing the twist of fate, but this time the two brothers decide to swap places. And now back out to ringside is Matt Hardy. And now, what does Eggman have in mind for Matt? Oh, a power slam from Matt Hardy. And now, Eggman with the takedown and elbow. Cover to Matt Hardy. Matt kicks out. And now, Matt Hardy with the reversal on Eggman. But Eggman might have been looking to attack Bowser again. McCoyle all alone now out here with Bowser and Eggman after both the Emperor and the Cube Queen both got ejected. First it was the Emperor, then the Cube Queen. Obviously that's the big highlight of the match. The Cube Queen is back. And know that she was only out here for a little while. Her return is a big deal, not only for the women's division, but for the entirety of UWF, because the terrorists have gotten their leader back. The leader has returned. The woman who put them together in the first place. What power from Bowser. Bowser power, am I right? And now, it's about to show off more of that power and a big foot. And now, Matt was ready, but not right there. Uh-oh, Raps looking for, oh no. Inverted DDT from Matt, nice reversal. As Matt in the corner. A nice takedown from Bowser, tagging in Eggman again. Punk looked like he jumped onto the apron. Punk tried to get this crowd fired up, but this might be the beginning of the end. Eggman perhaps looking for an egg bomb right there. But Matt turning it into a submission hold. Eggman getting out of it. Matt getting out of the corner. Nice back body suplex from Matt Hardy, and now Jeff finally being tagged in again after a little bit. Now Jeff Hardy works on Eggman. Uh-oh. Eggman perhaps looking for the egg bomb again, but submission hold. Jeff! I think Eggman was maybe about to tap out, but he gets out of it. Now the Eggman has the upper hand on Jeff Hardy for just a second. And now, Whisper would miss, but somehow Eggman's in the corner now. Gets out of that corner. I think Eggman went to the corner to dodge the way of that Whisper in the wind. Smart move from Eggman. He, after all, proclaims that he has a 300 IQ level. Yeah, 300 IQ. My ass! Change of pace! Cover! Matt Hardy with the save. Eggman out on the apron. And now, Jeff throwing Eggman into their corner. Tag in is Matt Hardy. Nice double team from the Hardy boys. And now Matt Maybe looking to finish this. Twist of fate. Cover. Bowser breaks it up. And now, oh, don't know what Matt was looking for. Egg Factor. Egg Factor. And now working on the shoulder of Matt Hardy. Now Eggman looking to finish Matt Hardy. And again, change of pace. Cover. Jeff with the save. Bowser back into the match. Eggman telling Bowser to finish it off. Finish Matt Hardy once and for all. Cloud, welcome in to our main event right now. The Hardy Boys versus Bowser and Eggman. It's very chaotic match with 2 ejections. The Emperor was ejected, and then the big highlight of this match came from ringside with the return of the Cube Queen. And she only lasted for a few minutes before she was ejected as well after her return. But this has been one hell of a match, and now Matt Hardy being distracted by Coil. But Matt was ready for Bowser that time. Matt was ready for Bowser. And now, what does Bowser have? Once again, showing off that power. Eggman back into this match. Man. Oh no, what's Eggman thinking? Elbow drop, moved out the way. Matt really is attacking Jeff right here. Jeff Hardy needs to tag in. Like, seriously. It's not even a question. Wait a minute. Matt might finish it right here. Twist of fate. Once again. Cover. Bowser breaks it up again. Jeff getting that much needed tag. And now the ring mat is a bloody mess right now. So much blood on the ring campus. Unbelievable. This has been a war. Right here. And now Jeff looking for a twist of fate, I think, on Eggman. And now German suplex from Eggman. Followed up by a clothesline. Cover. Matt with the save. But I think Eggman might be looking to finish this soon. Jeff sending Eggman back into the terrace corner. And now Eggman sending Jeff into the referee. Jeff knows exactly how that felt last episode. Cover. Is this it? It is! They did it! The Hardy Boys victorious over Bowser and Eggman. The Hardy Boys victorious over the Terrors despite all the shenanigans. Despite the return of the Cube Queen, the Hardys proving for one the greatest tag teams of all time. And now the celebration is on with Punk in the ring. And now the Hardys and Punk staring right at the terrorists. The Emperor and the King are back out here. And all the terrorists just staring in disbelief at the Hardys and Punk. And Punk telling the Emperor that he'll see him at Frontier and he'll make him say the 2 words, I quit. What does this mean for the Hardys? What does this mean for the terrorists? What does this mean for Frontier? What a show. What a go-home show. What a match. Thank you all so much for coming. I know this was a very long episode. But thank you for sticking around on Twitch right now. Watching this on YouTube on demand. Thank you for watching the entire episode. And we'll see you for Frontier. Take care.